Hi, I'm Ryan Jungling. I'm the Area Director for Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Bismarck in Central North Dakota. Over the past 5 years, FCA in Central North Dakota has seen incredible growth from the early days of COVID, when our huddles kind of started to disappear, to now where we have huddles in every public high school and middle school in Bismarck, growing into the communities that surround Bismarck, Mandan as well. FCA exists to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Jesus Christ and His church. The relationships between staff and coach has been one of the leading factors that has grown the ministry of FCA by having staff that work directly with coaches and then empower them to go and do what God has called them to do. One really good example of how the strategy in North Dakota has changed with FCA is Wachter Middle School. Wachter Middle School, I had essentially stopped meeting regularly. When I came on staff, I met with the team at Wachter. Jordan Williams came on staff as an area rep, and he walked with that team at Wachter as they launched their first huddle in a few years. The huddle leaders there are excellent, but there's also this relationship with staff to help support the huddle leaders as they go and they do what they're called to do.
My name is Chad Even, and I'm one of the FCA leaders down here at Wachter Middle School. FCA at Wachter has gone from a small huddle, 15, 20 kids a week, to this year sometimes it's 50 or 60 kids a time. You still have those core 20, 30 kids that are here, but then there's always another 15 or 20 that are new kids that are coming in. And there's some of them that they've grown up in that core where they grasped what this true relationship with Jesus is. And some of these middle schoolers, it's not there yet, but they're hungry for it. They're wanting to figure out who is this Jesus? Like, why? What is it about you? What's different about you? And it's great to see those ones that are hungry for it. And they're the ones that are saying, hey, can I tell my friends about this? Can I invite my friend to come? Middle schoolers get what's going on in the world. They want to see Jesus' love just shared with others. And that's what's very exciting to be able to see across not just our FCA huddle. They are seriously hungry for the Word of God right now across North Dakota.
When I was called to ministry as the area director, there was this dream laid out. What would it be like if there were these intentional relationships between FCA staff and coaches? And it has just been incredible to see how God has moved in that. A really good example of our E3 discipleship process is Bismarck High School, where we have a mobilized volunteer, Scott, who's now on staff with FCA, who invests time into student athletes. And then you have Lucy, who's a student athlete who feels called by God to reach her school, who then steps up into a leadership, and she has an impact on her classmates. And then you have Izzy, who gives her life to Christ and wants to share it with everybody. That's the E3 discipleship model lived out at Bismarck High School.
My name is Scott Nolan. I've been a volunteer assistant with FCA back starting in 2008. I restarted back up with FCA in 2023 as a huddle leader. Coaches and athletes, we're trying to equip them with the Word of God and then to empower them to go out and make their own disciples. So the Engage, Equip, Empower is a strategy that Jesus deployed, and it's something that how we incorporate FCA into the lives of students and coaches.
My name is Izzy Owens. I'm a sophomore at BHS, and I'm a student leader. FCA was never really a part of my life until this year. I had some influence from my friends to come and join, and it hadn't been an interest in my life until I gave my life to Christ. And then He became everything in my life, and He became who I wanted to spend my mornings with every Tuesday morning.
My name is Lucy Wistoff. I'm a senior at Bismarck High, and I'm on the student leadership team. Since last year, we've grown so much. We averaged 5 people last year, and this year we have 15 to 20 usually every week. Younger kids step up and want to help lead and just grow in their faith. I've just seen God work, and it's been so cool.
When I was called to FCA 2 years ago, if you would have showed me what our team looks like today, I wouldn't have believed you. At FCA, we have a heart for every coach and athlete. It's really easy to see every coach at a high school or a college, but we actually see that as literally every coach anywhere. expanding opportunities into a junior hockey Bible study with the Bismarck Bobcats. The future within FCA in North Dakota is looking really bright, and we look to bring the gospel to every coach and every athlete in all of North Dakota.